future mythic progression nights and stuff instead. Since we are getting close to even 50% on death level.
That's it.
That's like 30, with like 30 minutes of hard progress only.
Hello.
Hello.
And I think Wednesday's meant to be for farm, so if we can fill a farm night with mythic content farm, then that's much better than a heroic.
Thank you. Oh, indeed.
Can you give Loop Master 2 Marrow, please?
Hey, Abby.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Long time no see.
Yeah, why are you going back raiding? I thought you were done with it.
Yeah, that's a welcome back.
Oh, I'm just being honest.
Medacus and Mara just let me tag along on Wednesday so far.
Oh, I thought they begged you to come back.
I
He
don't
just
think
doesn't know
that.
What's nice to have you back on your rogue.
Ugh, new class. So strange because I never change classes.
So now you're going to die and in your pool, etc. Because you're on left, so you have to pick that up.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a rogue unless you're doing that.
Excuse me.
Oh, come on, dude, if it wasn't you doing it, then you would be have a ground to stand on there, but...
And with cheat death, you technically can die twice every boss as well.
Yeah, if Medacus isn't saying, guys, please pull when the pull timer gets to 0, then you're not playing rogue correctly.
We like to have as many rogues as we can just for parses for our healers. That's why we bring them in.
Oh yeah, of course. I've had more hits from sisters than last song ever put together.
I wouldn't go that far.
And it's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a challenge for either of you. Zex likes to pull on like 12 of the pull timer, so you should be fine tonight.
Start pulling at -5. Throw everyone right off.
No, give them ideas.
Look, can't you play Warlock or something? Because we need a Warlock.
I'm almost done.
I can play Warlock, as you well know.
Oh yeah, long
That's not his warlock. many months ago.
Characters ago.
I don't recall.
Really? You don't remember that as well?
No, I remember the hunter, the shaman, the root.
Yeah, just remember before Hunter.
Yeah, I can't actually remember the Warlock either.
Yeah.
It was, the name was Winehope.
Oh, that's
Oh
nice.
yeah.
All the way back in HMC.
Yeah, well, I was debating the heroic team then, but that's fine.
Yeah, no excuses, Meryl.
Right, as soon as Mara gets in then, we will bang down a feast and a cauldron. Tonight's going to be the last night, as I said, for science here, to get used to your characters and your talents or whatever. Try to do something different for the mythics that we're going to go and see. If we get this smashed out by like the break time or very close to break time, then I can't see any reason for us really coming back in here. So let's put out a blind and effort so that we can get onto the mythic farms.
Intentional wipes.
That's the spirit, buddy.
Could you take away and give the loot box we get like that? Put the, I don't know. Because I was no loading the screen and I got it. Thank you.
Coolio.
I'm here now.
Sweet. Feast and flask, please.
Coming up.
Legends. It's going to be another fresh run this week. So more of the outstanding performance of last week and the week before, and I can't see any reason why we can't have Desolate down and start looking at Mistress.
I can see we're 20 people exactly tonight. Who are we missing?
Missing Sindel, who's waiting for groceries. Lol of Lights Machine, I would think is still broke. Bio and Aerosos is still on tentative at the moment. That's off the top of my head. Been doing a lot more research and going over the tactics and the logs from Desolate, so there's going to be a few changes which should make it a little bit easier. So another night on just getting used to it, and we should have him down.
That sounds good.
Oh, this is boring, boss.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Take some damage. Come on.
There's no dance or anything to do on this.
Oh, something.
I know, right?
What's that?
Alright, so Marrow's dealing with the loot, so everybody run on. And downstairs, please.
Oh, yeah.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Mostly.
It's much better to do the bosses we don't like when we're fresh rather than tired. Especially seeing as the cutscene issue is now fixed.
Oh shit.
I just don't like this mini boss over here.
For the tank trigger, would that be an upgrade for you for your box spec for?
No, it's exactly the same as what I've got.
Okay.
Are you sure look at it?
Yeah.
Fortunately, Sentinel's not in the group.
Ah, that has been.
But I have the speakers on.
maybe we can give you the loot then, because you've got speakers on. Okay, for this, dudes, we need maximum emphasis on getting as many balls as we possibly can. This is going to be the prep before we do it on Mythic. So let's make sure that we're getting an insane amount of balls and we're timing the damage right. Spank, if you can just let us know when you want cooldowns being popped and when you'd like the interrupt to go, please.
Sure.
Get to the right position now.
And there's no need to worry about interrupts for the base as I usually just do.
Cool. If you are ranged here, move back and make sure that you're at maximum distances if you can. Give us all of some room.
Good luck, Jack. I jumped with the bomb a little too early, so I was just like 5 inches into the top, going back up. Interrupt.
Someone's in the red ring.
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it? But I'm not seeing any bombs. That's okay.
It might just be a channeling of cost or something.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos.
In range, remember you can actually stay behind the melee group and still soak the chest damage.
Not that there's nobody standing in the melee group.
I'm not really sure what happened.
Probably greedy.
Oof. If you can solo at any point tanks, please do and make sure you call out.
Do you have a battle race available? Tanks are able to solo one.
If the fell side can help me with this one, I can solo the next one, and there will be a next one. The fell side can help me with this one.
Shift for the bomb. First one.
Clean as you like.
Easy.
Easy. Everyone other than American just jump down and kill themselves.
I'm not sure if it live.
Then you'll hit the elevator and go back to the top, so it defeats the object.
I realised that after I jumped. to restart the game and put the manager back in, didn't
Some nice healing. Damn, everybody on that healing board, that's pretty insane. Dubs, it looks like you've picked up some tasty gear by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's been okay, but I think that one Rogue will have to correct me, but I think that I'm playing a spec that relies very heavily on legendaries, and I think I have the worst ones.
Correct. I mean, actually, the ring and the trinket are the two worst. So you've only got one of the worst.
Not as bad as I thought. But yeah, so I think it relies really heavily on having the shoulders, especially.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but it is really fun, and it's really good for one-shotting everything that isn't elite, so it's quite cool.
I know that feeling with the legendaries. Wait for the spam, it will happen.
I was waiting for that one to say.
I had to hold back there.
Please be incredibly careful with the cleave, because I'm a cheese monster. Nope, no, I called dibs.
I'll take left side.
Cool. Could we grab another feast, please? I believe either everybody was dead or admires his every secret. Oh, that's a nice new one.
I'd like a bit of bandits.
Especially when it's aimed at me.
That's the best type.
Alright. Bear in mind we do have two healers, so Gory, please make sure that you're jumping around that melee range, and everyone else just be super careful when it comes to dodging Unbound Chaos and minimising damage when it comes to rupturing realities. Let's see if we can survive rather than do maximum DPS. Let's go.
Try to do maximum DPS and survive. Yeah, it's because I'm too far away.
So do we need more range on the right hand side?
Yeah, I'll be on the right hand side once this stupid overwritten lets me go down.
Oh, no, hello,
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm almost done. I jumped down and apparently it just started going up as I was almost at the bottom. So I had to take a trip up again. Yay, me.
Maybe. Yeah. Can I borrow your enchanting skills, please?
Ooh. What?
Mastery on a ring, please.
Okay.
How much do I need?
Let me think about that.
Nothing too much.
No, 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 no. Thank you. No.
No, please God, no.
It's for 10k, you'll happily give it.
No, we want to give me giant dinosaur bones. No, 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 no.
That's my classic rogue. Chicken?
You eat.
No.
Make sure you soak in a pool, please. Switch to maiden, big deeps.
We need more people to focus on soaking the right pool. With just me and a service person.
Alrighty.
Get a pull, get a pull. And switch.
Yep, purple.
Switch back.
Stop for DPS on boss, focus on maiden now. Switch to maiden ever.
Oh, yeah.
Just kill the maiden. Watch the tornado.
just died. That's fine.
Ooh, any good?
I've never looked that one up at all, but I would be good for the lightning rod barrels. I always felt like lightning was underpowered.
Broken.
AoE is just useless in this.
I don't know.
No, I rolled transmog for that trinket.
Try it again, sorry?
No, I rolled transmog for that trinket.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, just be vocal about it, dudes. It's Mara. He's not going to bite your hand off if you put something wrong down. Just let him know.
Anyway.
Yeah, he might take a little nibble, but that's, it's all part of the fun, isn't it?
I see you have a 945 shoulders. Is this to change around the tier set stuff?
Yeah. If no one else needs.
Is it the same for you as well, see? Hello.
Zex, you got about 5 seconds to answer Mara before it's passed. 5. There we go.
Welcome back. Do you need these shoulders? Is it to change around your gear and stuff? Since you already have a 945, I see.
What did you put, out of curiosity, on the roll then, for transmog?
Doesn't complete the same. I'm not sure if there is a transmog. Oh, there's... Okay.
No, buddy, it's okay. It's just so that we knew.
There you go.
He's upstairs and just unfolded all the washing. The missus has just folded up, so I expect a small explosion to go off any moment. Full phase 1 for the tanks, then a double Marrow, single Azovis, double Abbey just in case.
Yeah, there's only gonna be not two.
Cool. I need to put down like 5 backups, otherwise I get all twitchy. Flux for the darkness phase. That one Rogue for the first fire orb. Time for backup. Then Marrow on the third.
Yep.
Dub on fourth. We're going to give it a go to healing. If it doesn't work, potentially we may just quickly jump bungee over. And if not, then I can just go and grab med.
I am ready.
Coolio.
Don't stand in that, man.
Oh, I didn't take the big one.
That's my cheat death. Cheat death is not available to use.
Oh, shots fired.
I'm sure it'll be a bit bigger round than you played, right?
I always died, so. That's why you're doing well.
Okay, remember guys, we're gonna use hero after he lands again and try to push so we only get one Armageddon during the second phase.
Okay,
I got it.
Slingertree.
Hey, watch push back, watch push back.
So we are back at Medacus Raid and Surgery 5.
She was a second big
Come on
one.
guys, hold so
She's
quickly.
the best of us.
Where are these? Oh, shit. Fill out with the debuffs. Out to the debuff. And hero. Just use the second pots as well here.
Mind the front about.
I got big. Kill ya.
Behind us singular, I think.
Yeah.
I'll not be able to soak the second big army.
Is it only Nibble at a combat race in this group? Oh, it's not Nib.
Ah, shit. Sorry.
It's not an DPS.
No, there's also Zex.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Just the DPS. Do this.
stop on the... Could someone soak the big one, please?
Looking big one, get out.
Oh,
Okay, just jump on 10.
Yeah, can't heal that.
right. Kalang, that was double autism from both of us there.
Yeah, I think 3 healers would be safe.
No, no, we should be fine with 2. It's just if we have the whole group, we should be able to push that in time as well. That's not an issue. We just had a few lunkers jumping off the edge.
Yep. Yeah.
What are those?
Me! That's me! I done it! I've got a dog that was literally chewing through my Achilles tendon at that point, and it was incredibly off-putting.
Oh, sounds like a little cunt.
It's brutal! Don't mix your words. He's lovely, he's just, his puppy teeth, they're like little needles. And he was like, oh, what's this? I've got a habit of shaking my leg whenever I'm raiding. He's like, what's this? I'll taste it.
I'm just gonna put on some markers on the corners.
Oh, yeah.
Need to reload again with the vanish bug yet again.
Is it just a bug on the tooltip, is it? Or is it the actual ability?
I don't know, like, I've just got the ability on my bar, and it doesn't matter if I click it in the spell book or use a hotkey, I try rebinding it to other keys and stuff like that, and like, it's visibly pressed, like, it goes dark when I press it, as if, like, I've pressed the ability, it just doesn't go off.
Yeah, that happened to me during Hellfire Citadel as well when I was playing Arcane. When I got mind controlled, one of my abilities just stuck, and I had to reload.
It's just the one ability now happens so often.
Yeah.
I'll have a little look on the Reddit forums and see what's been said about it. Or on the Rogue Discord. Because there must be something about it. I've heard it's pretty widespread with rogues. Have you been getting it, Dub?
Wait, if it's reloading.
No, I'm already back, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Stealth Feast at the back there, Susie.
No, she got it.
The coolio.
Okay, let's open that.
What's the raid warning? That's weird. My raid warning for constellation is not coming up.
Yeah, the Demon Hunter bug was brutal.
Still happens.
Oof.
If I start gliding down where fallen avatar is, I just disconnect.
GG, Blizz. Soakity soak. Don't get a big one.
No, Dub, you're an
Why?
super.
Dude, man, come on.
Can we get a grip on it, maybe?
The frontal gone.
Sorry, DBM says moves to the marker.
DPM's lying. Don't get upset.
On this one, last one.
Sweet, go towards Skull.
Press last.
I will make it.
Let's go.
Yes!
Stand in the beam, spread out. Taking more damage by standing on top of each other, guys, and actually soaking the beam.
Yeah, stack
And
them.
only soak one stack of the Diva Fleet.
What's the
Moon?
Do we have another res?
Just
No.
jump off and wipe it up, guys.
Gear broken or
Oh,
something.
intercepted you by mistake. I got the intercept bound to my middle key and I pressed by mistake the middle mouse button.
I'm happy with this. To be fair, like encourage getting all of the stupid out early, so we're doing a really good job of just emptying all of that out right now.
How do you know we don't have more stupid?
Oh no, I imagine there's enough there, but the overflowing stupid from I've had mine, that's Loz is done, so
I still haven't got any words for it, I don't know.
You miffed.
It's just that on that phase I'm so using intercept on him to get rage. So
that's easily done, isn't it? We're only human.
I will heal that, it's okay.
Oh, sorry Zach, didn't see you coming there to that.
Are we doing 3 here?
Yeah, healing was still okay, except for the people that getting one shot.
Kinda hard to heal that.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, Gory, try harder. I want you to heal a one shot, please.
Just let us know.
Let's go.
no more derping.
Let's not use the hero in this second phase now, because he won't be able to push it. So let's just save it for the last phase and do second phase as normal. It's a moon. I saw some people getting hit by several of the bursting red splinter, as well as the Armageddon. Try to avoid as much damage as possible. Armageddons, we don't have one, so
Moon.
without the dip. Remember, do not use hero. Get out to the deepers when it's cold, please. Come on. I got the big one. At 20.
That's it, and burn him down.
Okay.
Watch the Velcro. Red flames and singularity. Wait.
Make sure you're standing on your arrow.
Reflection.
Stop all damage now. Let's wait for the ads to spawn. Stop all damage. I got the big one. Yeah. Just push the button.
Cool. I had to take one of them. Someone didn't get them again. Right by the ball.
And fine. You guy.
Nice.
The fucking instant
Insta-ping.
Stand by healers if you need heal.
Which where loss is?
You're using hero? Oh, not that.
Well, here on that. Remove this by scope. Obelisk.
I'll take.
Stay away from the tanks, give them some room.
Flame orb in 12 seconds. Flame orb in 4.
I'll get the next one out. 10.
Get away from the orb guy. And watch out for the obelisk.
In front of the boss.
Press slow. And rest new out. Stay in the beam. And spread it. Don't move in yet.
It's inside now.
Move in now. Those getting 2 stacks of debuff there, you are way too late. Just drag the orb to the side.
Just wait before you take the portal. Do you need to stay here before with loot hanging out? Yeah.
Two trinkets. Two.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's interesting.
That 4 mastery trinket.
I find it even more convenient. 2 are 925 and 2 are 930. Whee!
I don't really use mastery, but they're going to waste, I could maybe fit one of them in somewhere.
That was horrible loot.
Is it a good champion to use it?
Say again, bud?
It's very specific. So it's not for every fight. It's good for M plus though if you want to tank M plus.
Yeah, I usually champion plus.
Oh then yeah. That's the best place I found to use that trinket. So you can pull big packs and just keep resetting your big cooldowns, your shield wall.
Thank you.
Whew. And that is all of the potentially difficult bosses done. Now we can basically AFK in our seats and enjoy the rest of the run.
How many fight? No.
If anyone uses the trinket, just give it to him.
Yeah, just looking at it. Susie, I'm gonna give it to you for your tanking, I believe. That's still gonna be our third tank.
Thank you. That's a major upgrade for your spec.
Nice.
There you go, that's all three.
And that's all. But who else wants that trinket tomorrow?
Again, sorry?
Who else wants the tanking trinket?
Yeah, there were two of them.
Yeah, but who else wanted it? Because mine just a 5 eye level upgrade, so...
Yeah, you take it.
On the survival for an off-spec.
I have two good champion trinkets.
Okay. Yeah, it's just that I already have that, but 925.
Yeah.
So just a 5 eye levels upgrade for me.
Well, seeing as you potentially be using that in raid, I think that's... So.
I don't see any bosses. I only use it for M+. So I haven't seen a boss that really would need shield wall that often.
Maybe a mythic.
Maybe, yeah.
I would much rather you've got the tools in your tool belt if you do need it.
Okay, let's continue on with Inquisition. Why did you guys both teleport? Dex, you coming? Yeah.
Oh, is Luke done?
Yeah.
I'm back.
You said Inquisition, right?
Yes, mate.
Never going to Harjatan.
Just jump down the hole.
Come every squad.
I hope Gora is away. This green shit on for dude.
And find out.
Not a great deal if we're honest, buddy.
Meant to do damage, but you know.
Who am I gonna stand? Who am I gonna... Hello. Oh.
Alright, there's a very loose interrupt rotation there. That's just a priority sort of thing, but you can call it out as you go if you want to steal it.
Let's go.
Yep, go.
There's no tank inside, so if anyone needs to go in, they have to say it out loud.
I need to go in.
Sorry, go inside.
I'll go with him.
I was watching everyone else's stack and all of a sudden my bar went red. If you do have the counterfight quills, guys, move away to the edges of the room, please. That's how we do it.
I need to swap. I'm going.
I can't see my extraction button to get out. What?
Unlucky.
It's just not there.
Unlucky.
Tiny bit of torment.
Yeah, just keep collecting the balls, see what happens.
No.
Shot again now. Back to Bella. Nice Titan forged shoulder.
Ooh, tasty.
How we were talking at the beginning of this raid of it not Titan forging anymore and not being any good. It's like 4 bits Titan forge.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, it's a good job they are time forging, because doing this on heroic is almost tilting me.
That's like a huge upgrade for me, but I would have to rearrange tier pieces to be able to wear it.
By the way, Bungie, I think you can go back to DPS again if you want to.
Again, you people.
Yes, obviously. No, everybody's always out healing me.
It was fun in Fallen Avatar. I mean, I'll heal Jefferson.
You did actually.
Yeah, just that second phase. Wasn't for that second phase.
I'll see you in a bit, Rogue.
Thank you. Sorry.
Keep that one clean at all times.
So what we're stacking on then?
Sorry?
What are you gonna stack there? Oh, you have to keep all the times. At all times, how are we gonna stack them there?
Okay. Let me just prep my spoon there a moment. Hang on, Loz. Let me. No. I'll spoon feed you, buddy. It's okay.
Okay, let's go. Just stay on the green grass.
Cool, obliterated.
Chose to play a Shadow Priest now, aren't you?
I'll just sit here and tunnel then.
Oh, no one moved.
What are you doing over there?
After the zero.
Let me intercept you for no reason.
Oh, did you intercept me? I wondered what
That's
you
not a
did.
boss move.
Would it see me?
Hey, I need my free raid.
What are you doing? Dead loss. But I need an intercept when I'm not tanking anything.
Doesn't matter, I still get raid.
This heroic seems so boring when you know the mythic equivalent.
I know, right?
No pulls, just because there's no matters.
Yeah, and then we don't even get a drawing.
We get drawn because we've got one pool over the left.
Further away from the marker, guys. Away from the marker. Stack up.
Jeez.
Oh, it's time to recall to just stack in the pool because someone's put the pool on the marker.
Record.
A record, was it?
Yeah.
Target pattern.
By 0.6 seconds.
Very nice, very nice.
I've seen the eye so close.
I'm out-healed by loss.
You're welcome. See, make your job easier.
Good job, loss. Good job. Make me slack more.
You would have to go AFK.
What was that?
Time, what tier gloves do you have already? What level? Time?
2 fan. 9-4 fan. I'd probably replace my chest piece. I'd probably replace that if it dropped.
Cool. Because you don't have the gloves at the moment.
No, I don't need them.
Okay.
You'd have to proc about 9-3 pad if I'd use them.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give them to someone else then and let's see if they get a smaller proc at least.
You know they won't know that you said that. They'll proc to like 945.
I'll see what I get. Nothing. Oh, 921 forged.
Cool.
But that's what you already have as always.
Yup. Still 924 forged. God damn it.
Such elitist now. I remember back in the day, 920. Oh. Coolio. Why am I getting lagged so badly?
Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Tasty host. Don't get stuck on this. Nice. Follow the tanks.
Watch out for the more.
Super silky smooth. Pop a little personal defensive if you're getting low, dudes. OP Link, very nice.
Oh shit, someone's in trouble.
But I don't want to.
Is she always this strict?
Oh god. Move, son, quick before you get killed. She'll come at ya.
How well geared we get, we've never been able to do that before.
Oh, good. We have one rest, but
I guess we still have more stupid left.
Hehehe.
I call clean kill.
I need battle rises.
yeah, but no rest. Oh, never good rest.
Don't worry, you have a mage.
Yeah.
The mage is here to save you.
Oh, is that the major's job?
Oh, you should have seen us. Was it last week? Was the only one alive?
Sakmandra's.
Ah, yeah, that as well.
Oh, that was a lush ending. For those that weren't there, Mara ended up tanking 3 seconds past Berserk, pulled him out into the corridor and all sorts of stuff. It was brilliant.
Just ice blocking, then it went back for them. I just took off and he came back for me, so...
Ping ponged him around the room.
Oh, someone's like trinket.
I rolled upgrade for the token. At the moment I'm not wearing them, but I have 915 with the socket. So already have an upgraded one.
I think that's right.
I was just saying I'd much rather get the mythic token.
Yeah.
So was it still my job to run through the traps?
Near was it Do you have any listeners to change out of it?
Oh, shots fucking fired.
Brilliant. Yes.
In another one, limit this, right?
Bit of an ongoing joke that I've got 6 legendaries. Oh shit. But Nivo's only got 3.
Oh, okay.
I saw that.
I'm just gonna give you the legs then, Nivo, as they will be the best upgrade for you at the moment. We're changing around eventually.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Go in with your bomb, man.
Get him! Get him!
God damn it.
I look like Timo. Yay.
Oh, I jump in, I jump out.
Bruh.
Just give him a little tickle with the CC hammer there.
Did you see my rank 1 vlog for our last fight on the Desolate Coast?
What, for the heroic or mythic?
Our last fight I actually got rank 1 low.
Very nice. What was it for? Healing?
Imagine if it counted, hey?
Or damage taken.
Yeah.
Way!
God.
Good job, buddy. That's what we like to see. Rank 1. What did you put the filters to? Like, just DKs on Anachronus.
On Alonsus.
Name equals.
You know, it was that one rogue that linked it to me. He sent me a picture of it. Then when I checked on the weekend, it went down to a 99%. Oh, I was like, oh, you absolutely.
Oh, okay. So this is a story that can no longer be checked.
I could send you the picture that that one rogue sent me. 100% be checked. And kill the boss, because, you know, technically it doesn't really count now, does it?
Remember that you need to do the loot thingy, very good.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't look like much mythic tonight.
No, you'll be surprised. There's quite a few people on the bench, actually. If we can sort out the healing issue. Having both our healing priesties gone AFK is a bit of an issue.
Yep.
There's Eresus, which is having one of his exams tomorrow, I believe. That's why he's not here tonight.
Why do I keep overhanging me? What's going on with
I'm trying to eat Jaffa cakes. My boy,
No, I'm holding back.
Ah, fuck.
I was way out with that.
Can we make sure we got a res for Spank there, please?
Damn it, finally my window of opportunity, and it's gone.
Your time to shine!
Actually happy he's alive because I ran out of cooldowns. Just, I forgot about
He was
this.
only dead for 10 seconds, Gorai.
No, actually there are 2 left.
Easy.
I'm waiting for you to call group 2 for me to
Yeah.
to clear my thing.
I'm really enjoying just not saying anything, it's so nice.
You're not going to get the famous Medacus Raid.
No.
I agree with you. You're not saying anything.
Dub, you'll have to check out in the M2 social. There was a little clip that was made of me having a bit of a minor happy time at the last 1% of this boss.
I don't feel it. Finally I can stop calling things for this boss. I still think that Star Organ Mythic is probably the best boss in this game so far.
It was really nice.
I agree with you.
They were
I still hate that boss.
but there were really nice progression sort of checkpoints as you went through the fight, which I think was quite nice.
Yeah, that's true. There's a bit of everything, a bit of dodging, a bit of teamwork, and there were some awesome moments where there was like me on my hunter and then someone else, I think, I can't remember who it was, it might have been a shaman. One of the shamans who used Gust of Wind at the same time that I used Disengage, and we flew over fell to like high five the star signs. It's awesome.
Medacus, you're Loot Master, right?
Yes. Yes, I am.
The real question is he a dumbass?
Yes, yes. Oh, no, wait. No.
Was it me, Duff? Because I can remember something like that.
Yeah, I think it was him. It was super cool. I actually went through Sindle's mods to try and find the video, but I couldn't. I mean, it was like hours and hours of wiping just to find that little part.
Oh shit.
Oh.
6.
Good luck, but then.
Nivo, it's saying you didn't respond in time. Did you want the chess piece?
No, I don't.
Sweet.
Why, who's pulling all these traps? Like, what the fuck?
This is my first one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually quite surprised I didn't open one. Or walk into one.
Shall I move into melee or not?
You'll get heals.
And they'll get sheeped.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, come and shoot both tanks so you can all die.
I'll just ice block, I don't care.
Great team ethic there.
GZ on that trinket there, Zex. That's a really nice one.
Is this a
World boss guy.
world
Or boss
quest?
guy.
Oh,
Quick, let's
grab
kill him
that
before,
trinket.
before Medacus gets here.
What does it give me? Like 12 order hall resources that I most desperately need right now?
1k of it.
Oh, we're gonna
Oh.
have to kill him because... See, I was chatting instead of using cooldown.
Dying like fucking flies.
And it turns out that this guy has a tank debuff. Did you know? His debuff, he just puts you in the soul realm. You don't get a choice, just put you in the soul realm.
Boom, off you go.
Oh.
But we're
Yeah,
wiping this, right? We're not releasing?
Also spawns a portal where people can go into a spirit realm, I think.
I think we'll get a res on the go in a second.
Hi, Jeff.
Both heals in the spirit realm.
Yeah.
Now the tank's in there as well.
Finish off those low ones at least. All right, yeah. So should we wipe that up?
DB buff on this is actually brutal. It just keeps putting me in the soul realm. There's nothing I can do about it.
Do we release her or do we get a rest?
Well, if you release you, return to the entrance.
Oh, fuck. Goddamn.
Entrance?
Yes, like entrance of the raid.
That's a stupid thing about having a lot of different places to go. Like having the choice of where to go first and stuff.
Yeah, but it's because we killed Jaden.
I was about to say, if we turn to the right, is it quicker?
Yeah, but you have to kill a lot of trash again.
Ugh. Trash tends to kill us.
What a boy. You know what, wise? I don't care what Medacus says about you.
Alright. I even heard a woman laugh in the background.
Yeah, it's Susie.
Ah. You shouldn't laugh in the background, you
All
just laugh
those
in his face.
paragraphs, they mean nothing to me. That will work in this example. We have a lot of married couples here.
Of what you say?
We have a lot of married couples.
Don't think so.
I think we got one. Susie, are you married to Andy?
Yeah. Me and Jeff aren't married.
Yeah, I think that's one then, isn't it? So yeah, quite a lot. Definitely a lot more than 0.
The issue is who's slating and the slating.
I think my game's broken. Released, and now I'm at the top of Kill Jaden and I can't speak to anyone.
Oh yeah, better point.
Are you speaking to the spirit lady, or just random people?
No, I just can't speak to anyone here.
Yeah.
It's called the silent treatment.
Where have we gone?
There's a pretty fast sheep there.
God, this is a hell of a corpse run, isn't it? I'm tired. I need a break.
Actually,
Don't die then. Right.
All right, so we just get those little guys around the corner. Maybe we could pull them separately from Raoul. Lots. I'll throw you up a. Oh, there you got it.
Really hope I get another legendary now. Legs dropped to 930.
Unfortunately, there is a tank debuff, so we'll have to wait for Niver to come.
Alright. Coming up the and pulled the trap.
What the hell? The fucking... This man lost. He's a god.
God.
At times.
Someone just trounced me up there.
Not the only one I can double jump at that.
Not without dying. So it could have been time.
At least it wasn't high enough for him to kill himself.
Meryl, you know we're doing this for you, right? So you have time to get your AP?
I'm halfway to 66. Woohoo!
Oh, nice, dudes.
Yeah, I'm just rushing it now because I had a bit more than half a level when I logged on today. I literally just hugged the whole of normal ground and all that just to get the level. Since I get the 1500 versatility as well as the 300 intel, it's quite a big buff for Mythic.
I don't feel like you. I don't feel like you need to rush. You could probably get like another trait.
Say that again, sorry?
You don't need to rush by the looks of this at the moment.
Nippo is coming here. Oh my god.
Hey, let's take a little look at this raid.
Time.
Are we ready?
Yeah, 1 second. 1 and 3 inside, please.
You get to go outside very often.
That's exactly why I've done it this way. The whole point of this on Mythic is a full understanding of how the incorporeal reacts with corporeal. So look, can't even remember what sort of ads are on this.
Thanks, does it loss?
There's nothing going to block inside. I feel like
The
so all good again.
Yeah, it's 100% Star Augur for you in there.
Let's just make sure that we've got our ad priority in check. So soul residues, damn you lips, are top priority all the time. They get nuked down first, and then it's the bone wardens, and then the priestesses. So let's make sure that we've got that down to a T. The other thing I would like to do as well is, can I get soul binds over towards this area now, not towards the middle but more further to the back. And if you're going to solo soak your Spear of Anguish, can you stand there? Otherwise Spear of Anguishes will just go around the sort of this middle back quadrant here.
What's going on with mine and Loss's markers right now? Loss, I think your add-on's broke.
Someone's trying to change.
And
Oh, I think mine not working when I'm inside.
we'll be doing the bounce around with the tanks as well.
Loss, you got to turn that add-on off.
Okay, you gonna keep changing marks?
Everybody's ready.
Turn it off.
Go 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 go. Go 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 go.
The fuck, Abby?
I got killed by bone shards.
Sadly.
Yeah, it's very annoying to get them all.
So all your ads dead inside?
Yeah. No one, no one ran over.
The inside group would get rid of the reduction on the ads on the outside before killing them.
The person who got the debuff never ran over to break the cage.
God, and I've been so hit rage starved. Since now.
Unlike being on the outside.
I know, I imagine most of you are hating this at the moment, which is why I originally put you the way it was.
I'm hating it.
Mm-hmm.
But then, me and Loss are hating it because I'm a better tank for the inside being a DK and he's better for the outside being a warrior.
I know, I miss your grips on the inside.
It's just a bit weird because it's just like both of our jobs are now harder.
Do you think what you should run over to break up the cage armor?
At this
not?
point, it really doesn't matter.
Nah.
Yeah, good job with Soulbind there, in the right place as well. Oh dear. Tormented cries.
What was that?
It would appear someone is not used to the outside. Soulbind, just standing still there. Do you want to move, dudes?
You're going to need to give me a second here meant to move the boss, because that whole area I'm not standing in.
Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do here is, because obviously we've got a lot of stuff on the right hand side, we're all going to move towards the back a little bit. So we can now just move it towards, you know, we've got a lot of free area here.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Soulbind again. There we go, it's done now. Sunder and Doom. Can we get the boss move towards us? Okay, because as that whole corner is now covered in nasty, which I imagine it will do. There we go. From that point, we want to be sort of bouncing by where this skull is.
Oh, that's amazing. Thanks to Dad.
Why are you dead?
Because everybody is now seeing this fight for the first time on the opposite side. I know it's going to be shit, and I might actually just swap the tanks back over. I think they get the general gist of it, but I'd like everybody else to.
Doesn't matter if we know the other
Okay, can we?
side or not.
Who's doing the run?
Mm-hmm. Don't release. Ah ha ha ha. What we do is we'll put up the DBM timer now for a 10-minute break, because I think we may need it, and I'll do the run back.
Medacus, you're here. Okay. If you toss me a rest, I'll rest the rest.
What? What?
I'll start to run. Unless I get stuck as well. Come to talk to the Astral Lady as well. Well, I suicided by jumping. Ah, god damn it.
And yeah, you say, yeah, don't do it because it won't work. Then, oh shit, no, it didn't work for me either.
Ah, that was too hopeful. I noticed I could click on the Flight Master's whistle, but it just brings me back to the lady I can't talk to. I tried. Yeah, I gotta do that as well.
Enter, it takes you back up, but luckily she worked this time. I'm on the way now.
I noticed I got my Tomb of Sargaras quest, so I'm gonna turn it into for a heroic piece. Then I'm probably gonna cry because it's shit. Oh, it's actually a small upgrade in case I lose my legendary neck.
In case you lose it.
Yeah.
I know it sucks changing the corporeal to the incorporeal, but I really think we need to know the ins and outs, right, of both in and out. it's going to make it easier for us.
Does the tomb chest get mythic if I start the quest now and do the final mythic bosses I need for the chest?
No.
Or is it from when it spawns?
To be clean. You can get the...
Yeah, but I mean, like, I haven't started the mission yet.
I've heard, but I'm not sure that this the term is very big. Not sure though.
Well, worst case, I gotta wait till next week. Wait, yeah. Doesn't really matter too much.
Incoming? What?
Rest for Bungie.
I thought you're running new like ads in your...
So at the end there, obviously there was a lot of mess, and there will be on Mythic towards the right hand side. Were tanks happy with what I meant by just rotating it around a little bit? So rather than moving from, say, one tank being over this side and one tank being over this side, if all the mess is over by green, if that tank then pulls it to this side, or even further depending on how clean we make it, or even if blue comes up this way, if there's lots in the middle, and just play it by there, and try to find a good ping pong position between the both of you. The reason we're putting Soulbind more towards the back now rather than the middle is so that when the ping ponging does happen, and the little AoE that happens, it's not going to be near anyone else. Also, if you're on the outside, I've put quite a few of you with immunities. If you can try to time it whenever you got Spear of Anguish to move towards the back so you can solo it and then pop an immunity, it should stop you from going into the Spirit Realm, and when we're on Mythic you'll be able to just solo it. 1 and 3 inside, and I think it's just Deservius that's on his way here now. It's almost here.
Are we going to use feast or food even? Are we going to do mythic afterwards? Basically,
I was I was then typing away in the chat. Can we pop a feast down, please?
Don't put down cauldron as well.
Yes, that would be the answer then. Cool.
There's no raiding one, is it not coming out?
US, I can't click a font to come out to eat the feast, so. Oh wow. Love YouTube, there's one font that I can click, and it's the inbox.
Can I just walk out the room and back in and walk up these stairs? There you go. Learned that from many hours of jumping.
Alright dudes, let's get this done so that we can step back into the proper raid. Do some mythic.
Give you a full timer?
Nivo and Noz have been swapped, so Nivo and Zono in please. Alright, let's get this done. Spear of Anguish needs to move.
Iron Scream needs to go to loss.
If you've got an immunity, please use it.
Hold on into a batch screen. Oh.
You died. It's not your fault.
It probably is a sort of single timed one down at the start.
Still want everyone out for weapon souls.
Yes please, yeah. Only because we're 2 healing it. So our priority here would have been Soul Residues, Bone Wardens, Priestess. But we also have to deal with the Templars there.
so the technical term would be death.
Why is there still 2 more people than necessary inside, or 3 more people? Or not being able to find a font, come near the boss, there's one here. Where I'm jumping.
The fonts aren't working. Is that bugged or is that mechanical?
No.
Yeah, only certain fonts seem to work.
You're coming back in now anyways.
They all worked for me. I got knocked in twice in a row.
I want to say there's potentially charges on them, but I've got no evidence to support that.
And scream, you know where to go.
One of the major changes as well on Mythic is that you cannot overlap the tormented cries. So just keep that in mind when we're dropping them on the floor. Does 300% more damage, so pretty much one-shot you. Let's keep the Spear of Anguish in a tidy place though.
Oh, go from inside.
Okay, so right hand side seems to be pretty... That's it, nice. Exactly what I was after. Good man, Noz. Make sure to stack on Loz for the... Come on, Zex. We'll be moving with you, Loz, so if you want to find a better place. Much better, dudes, much better. Like I said, I'd much rather wipe once or twice on a heroic than 10 times and just have a better, deeper understanding of this boss.
I think that feast was worthwhile. Now we've all got to die.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, we don't have to come back at this boss after dying, so maybe the feast was worthwhile.
I died anyway.
Yeah. That done. Yeah, so at least I find it's a pain to pick everything up. Especially to start with. What's that?
That was
Is that all bosses?
No, there is one more. You've got maidens to do. Okay, Nos, when it says the tier doesn't complete a set, what is it that you're after there?
If I can get more force of
So an upgrade. Okay.
915 now.
And Clang?
Did you say you have boss left?
No, we're done.
Oh, maidens. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Sorry. Clang, this piece doesn't complete a set.
I have a complete set, but it's a really good piece. So if I can get an upgrade, that's really good.
Okay. Everybody else seems to have either Titan Forged or Socket as well at the same time, bar laws. So potentially you would be using this if you could shimmy your gear around.
This other assignments.
Hmm. I think because the 935 you got there and you got the set at the minute, I'm just going to bang it over to Loz to try to get rid of his.
Okay, that's fine.
You can always coin it on Mythic.
Oh, we've got another one here as well. Well, so much for me deciding that.
950?
950?
Not?
Yeah, boy.
On that loss. Oh no.
Nice. With avoidance as well. Nice, nice. Well, I guess the heroic was worth it after all.
Oh yeah. For some reason, I don't know why that last one didn't come up. Chaos again, Time Forged Socket. Good Kenos and Spank, roll please. Good luck, Spank.
Here comes the legendary rule. Nope.
Nope. It was all exactly the same. You both had 915 bog standard. Right, let's go out.
A roll of a 47. If you take my legendary luck, that is kind of a legendary roll.
Thanks for bringing me along, guys.
Oh, where are you going? Don't fucking think so. You think you're here for just free loot and then off you trot? No, I want some mythic kills out of you.
You thought it was free loot night?
Yeah. I'll just tip up, it'll be alright. Gonna make you work for your gear.
I mean, I don't know if you want me for that, but if you need me, I'm here.
Sindel, can you hear me? Could we grab you back, please?
She is not in the chat.
She is watching, I believe.
Then she put on 50 seconds delay.
Oh, who wants to sing a song?
Wrong one.
Give me an idea.
Not everyone at the same time, please.
Bungie, before we go in as well, mate, we are gonna need you to heal if possible, bud.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. You can tell Eresos that you're taking his prime spot as healer. He'll love that.
Yeah, we can kick him now.
I was hoping there'd be a Cephas secret song that we could all
I
sing.
sure lost trade me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And actually much more trinket of the new currency.
Oh, the relinquish stuff.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Such a good though.
So sad it's versatility, not crit.
Well, I don't mind versatility at all.
Versatility is not bad, but I lose about 2% crit haste and about 5-6% mastery.
And someone tells me how to get from here.
It's the same place where you need to get gold.
Yeah, not me, not me.
I know how to get gold, but I don't know how to get from here.
You also get 3k in, like, so I guess that would help as well.
Mary, could you set it to Mythic for me, please? And we can jump in. Away you go, dudes.
I like how Gorai keeps giving me devotion aura.
Something.
Yeah, kinda need it though.
Is the healing requirement on the soul engine, is it inside much higher than outside? That I'm always stuck outside.
Yes, inside is quite a bit higher, but also the fact that you can do sort of damage while the healing's not there. But I think it depends on which ads are left up, because the inside ads, when they come out, will be doing damage on the outside as well.
Would you mind if I go grab my seals quick?
Yeah, sure. Waiting for Sindel to come anyway.
Yeah, just not gonna trust her.
Hopefully she's seen the spams.
Did you give her a direct WhatsApp message?
I don't have my phone on me. I have not used WhatsApp for a while.
Oh, I'll do it.
Thank you, Abby.
I'm actually getting almost 10% versatility buff just from the buffs to the relic.
Damn.
Medacus, I hear you don't deal with phones anymore.
Phones are overrated. People keep trying to contact me if I have a phone. Who wants that in their life?
I haven't owned a phone in the last 6 months.
Easy.
Busy.
Okay, I'll be right back. Quickly. While we're waiting.
Oh, thank you very much for the feast.
It's always the same though.
Such a way with words.
A real linguistic master.
I don't think we'd follow you around Dalaran, let alone on Twitter.
is now the time to make little girl jokes.
Got you on a BBM.
BBM. Oh, bring back memories.
You can only make that joke when Bio's not in the group, otherwise he goes on about all sorts of different sort of old school messaging services for the next 10 minutes.
True. Sindle's calling, by the way.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much for doing that, Abby. Alright. Let's take a look at these notes. Let's get the immunities up. A double Marrow, double Ebby, Zovius, Fluxion in ranged, with the priority in group going to Time, Dub, Flaudron.
Could have told me I was going to need to do this. I could have learned how to play my class.
That will be far too much Mythic 1. This is Mythic 2.
We're gonna.
We do half the things on the fly.
Fuck you, Gorai. True, but still, fuck you. I thought the best thing to do is just throw you in at the deep end, really. As you see there, the solo soak in, we've implemented a thing that if you're going to go and solo soak something like the Rain of Brimstone, which is a mythic mechanic, that if you've got a just in, for I say solo soak in, then everybody can see straight away that that's what the idea is, rather than thank you, Time, rather than noise on Discord. So basically, for melee, it's stick to the boss, and there's going to be a melee group that all goes together when Rain of Brimstone comes up. Sometimes there are one Rain of Brimstone in melee, at which point everybody will soak into, will get into one of them and soak it to stop an ad appearing. Sometimes there could be two. If there are two, the priority list is Time will be the first person who will jump over if possible to get into solo soak. The priority list will be Time, Dub, and then Susie for soaking. Please be communicative if you're going to use it. Just watch out in case you get the Crashing Comet. If there are any spikes near melee that are not on any of these markers, then please hit it and get rid of it. And just bear in mind that the tanks are going to need quite a lot of room to run out with their debuff, so please, they are going to run in pretty much a straight line back from the boss. Don't make their job hard by getting in the way of them. You're going to need to move out of the way.
Because we have a problem.
What's
we
that?
Don't have a holy priest for life grip.
We don't indeed. Okay.
But we're going to have to incorporate the thing that I spoke to you about with my AMS and lost doing it.
Okay. Do you want to borrow Loz into one of the chats and go through it with him now?
Sure.
Cool. If you just disappear into a chat and just make sure that you've got it down and dusted, because you're pretty much squared away and everything else. As for the range, we should all know the score by now. Case of soaking on blue, moving to purple, and then back again. Thank you very much, Sindel. Appreciate that. And everybody follow me when it comes to the range camp soak. Those on the soak order, just make sure that you delay a little bit to see which one we're going for, and then you go for the other one.
You can invite me. Thank you. Which boss are we in?
We're going to Goroth, your famous 20th member.
Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have let you just leave your shopping defrosting.
the problem is that they came late. Now it's just putting stuff in freezer, fridge, and drink. But priority stuff is already taken care of, so it's okay.
Ah, coolio. Cool. Once I imagine time will die, and then he can come back here. Where is he? I can't even see him. Where are you?
Look up.
How far up?
Long way.
All the way. You should have seen it, Dub. It was the only demon hunter I've ever seen that died to fallen damage in here. Don't you come with wings?
Oh, I disconnected.
What did you do? Was it fell rush?
Someone slowfall on me.
Of course, the old slowfall disconnect. Why don't we all know about that?
I thought we fixed it for a second, but I used my wings and I just disconnected.
Okay, seeing as we are priestless, Laws and Niver are currently going through a minor change in tactics, so just be aware that what may be the norm could change a little bit. So just keep your eye out on where the tanks are moving and which tank is moving. I've also had a couple of whispers about potential ults and the fact that other characters are up to date and mythic ready. So I really appreciate all the dedication you're putting in to make this a flexible team. Bungie as well. I know it takes a lot to dual spec. Let me go grab these fuckers.
It's up to you.
Hello. You ready, dudes?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Cool, yeah. A new Dimion. I believe you can only have one per realm, can't you? Unless you got a level 100 character on a different one.
Yeah.
Alright. Tanks, is there anything that melee need to be aware of in the way that you're moving, or is it just a case of look of where your debuff is, and that's going to be the only change?
Well, just mind the right side, because... Oh, I can see him here, cool. Mind the side, just the edges, after the first Infernal Burning especially, because I'll be getting the thing going round to the right. And I've seen a couple of melee sometimes follow me when they have the crashing comet.
Okay.
Other than that,
Cheers. Alright then, dudes. Just make sure you're careful and not hugging your tanks in the wrong time. Gorai!
Yes.
You here, bud?
Yeah, man.
Cool. Alright then, let's do it, because this is mythic. This is a step up, and this is time where we wake back up. We've had a nice chilled, heroic, we've all fallen asleep moment, and it's time to do the proper raid. I want to see Desolate as soon as humanly possible. Tanks, everybody's ready?
okay.
Well, you can see this goes pretty fast. We go normal. Okay, I'll shut up.
Tight stack on blue, get ready to move. Get out with Crashing Comet. Rain and Brimstone, we're taking the one right behind purple.
Melee get out, I saw both.
And back onto purple.
Destroy both on purple and the one behind blue, if possible.
Take it through the right hand side of blue, try not to hit that extra one. Good man.
Stack behind purple. After this, just move to blue. Go.
Crushing Comets away, please. Tight stack on blue. Rain and Brimstone, we're taking the one by purple.
I'll take that.
Someone get out.
Someone's confirmed.
Shit.
Damn!
I was just jumping in.
Purple stack.
Shattering Star, just take the blue purple, there's gonna be spikes spawning there.
There we go.
Just stack on purple afterwards.
Take it through purple.
So
No, that's me, not purple.
Wipe it up.
just stay in the fireplace.
What happened there?
Can you give me a hug?
Our plan will work perfectly. I didn't even know.
It's just an increase. If you can get rid of the increase, or the 9% increase, you're fine.
Mate, I'm not even touching my keyboard. Fuck's sake.
I should have also said, sorry Dub, that the Shattering Star, the debuff with the large arrow underneath you, needs to go through blue all the time, unless otherwise called by either Mara or myself to go to purple.
I released, then I died the entrance.
Cool.
Mad skills, bro.
Oh. I'm on yellow, can I have a purple?
Put one on fire boss.
Isn't it smart to make a healing rotation on the ball thing? Because all the rate drops by half and making a cooldown rotation. Because otherwise people will be randomly pressing healing cooldown.
Yeah.
I just use mine on the first one.
I was about to say, when it comes to a double chamois, it's pretty much, I thought the strongest thing was like a link. And with your healing rotation, Goy, it's probably a case of just popping it as we're going, so that you're topping everybody up with the 1 and 2 minute cooldowns.
Okay. And I'll just see whatever.
I don't really think we have any huge on-demand healing cooldowns. The links are pretty good, but it's only going to be for ranged, so it's half as effective.
You really couldn't do raid warnings.
Everyone's ready, tanks. Go, 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 go. Rain and Brimstone, we got the 1 by blue. Tight stack on blue. Okay, that should be fine. We should be able to take the Crashing Comet through those 3. Let's just be careful of the Crashing Comets there.
Go behind them. After this move blue. Over. Brimstone incoming.
We're taking the 1 to the left.
Get the back.
Careful with your spikes and be careful with the tank getting his debuff. Move back to blue.
Just stuck on blue. Shattering Star through blue. Come on guys, I don't want to see anyone getting hit by the spike this morning. That's just ridiculous now. Stay at purple. Go behind the pillar. After this one, just stay in purple. Stack up purple.
And over to
Clear
blue.
up the ones out the back.
We're taking the one at purple.
Stay at purple. Move to blue. Fire on purple.
It's only going to be a 2-star hit.
Go to left of blue. Left of blue. If we're not burning, just get behind the holes of blue. And move to purple now. Right, left, purple. Brimstoning.
We've got a group of 3 on blue, so leave them please. Rain and Brimstone, we'll take the one by blue.
I'll take
Back.
I'll take
This is
that
my
gun.
second, so
Tight stack
go
on
to
blue.
Stack on blue now. Stack on blue. Traffic star, take it through blue.
Both of them.
All the way through the back as well. And do not hit the one on purple.
There's fire on the blue, so just go to the right of purple. Go to the right of purple. Turn a bird. Would prefer a link for this on the blue.
And back to blue. Top up those who are low.
Just stay at blue.
Rain and Brimstone, we got nothing in ranged, so you got a triple melee.
I'm not even salting, I'm dead.
Stand in it and sacrifice. Everybody move forward to green. Go over to
Go
purple.
Purple. Purple. Stack up purple. Take it through one of blue. You need to stay behind it, come on.
Get the interrupts out on the ad. Other than that, just tunnel the boss.
I got back interrupted. That was totally close to our...
Clean as you like.
Which one next?
Just go up to demonic.
She should be doable with 40 loops up today.
Mm-hmm.
The first time we did it with 4 as well.
Yeah.
It is official, I do not like Goroth for that holy priest.
Yeah, considering we had a big tactic change there.
I popped every cooldown I had left, and we're just like, right, I know I'm going for a little adventure here, so I'm just gonna knock back to the end of the room.
Who's Loot Master? Is it Maro? Oh, sorry, I'll close that down.
Yep. shoulders, you said that you could take it if no one else wanted it.
It's for a test build I'm doing. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be using it.
Susie, are you able to switch around with your tier?
I'm hoping to get the crown and switch it out, yeah.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, I had the 920 that I used for this.
Time for the relic here. How big of an upgrade is it for you? Or is
It's
it
not
really
a
minor?
good trade, but it's not that much of an upgrade. I might not even use it.
Then I believe I'm gonna give it to you, though. Aren't it so better one?
Up to you guys.
Yeah, it's better that it's gonna be used.
Yeah, it's fine.
Instead of it not being used.
Make sure that you are all spec'd into your AoE destructiveness.
No need, I'll take care of that.
Alright then, bro. I would say but I believe him as well.
Give me all the numbers.
Anything I should know not to kill it, right?
Yes, I'll go over that sort of stuff in a moment or two.
Just wing it.
Oh yeah.
Famous Gore words.
Alright. Now that I've finished with the groups, secretly just skipping all the trash. There's group 1 and group 2, and there is group 3 and group 4. Basically the way that we're going to do this is nobody's going to stand ever around this entire skull area. This is where everyone that comes back from the cage is going to drop, and we don't want any purple to get them back in. If you've got the debuff that needs to be dispelled, you need to be at least on this line or further out, because after 3 seconds a healer will dispel you. It's up to you to make sure that you're out of this line. If another DPS is standing there and they get hit, it's their fault. They need to move out of the way and they need to keep an eye out on where you are. Bear in mind that Atragan is going to be doing his bone sword down this side, so if possible try to stack this side as much as you can, but this is where the vast majority of purple is going to be. If we can all stack as ranged as far as possible, and just make sure that you're tank switching. Make sure you tank switching as much as you possibly can. Sorry, I'm going to whisper it. There you go. Loss. So the main thing here is the interrupt rotation. Groups 1 and 2 will be going in when called by Marrow. Can we just make sure that that rotation is good? Time, once you've done it, just say yours is done. Dub, make sure you say yours is done. Konos is on, so that we know. If you can't do it for any reason, make sure you shout out as well that you can't do it. Once you're inside, you're staying inside until Marrow calls it. And then we'll be dropping outside to deal with ads. It's really important that we deal with these ads because that's what all this fight is about. When the ads get to about 40%, 30%, if you're melee, move away from them because they do an AoE burst damage. If you've got any slows, make sure you pop the slows down as soon as you possibly can and do the damage to the ads, and then it's a huge DPS uptime for the bosses. So please, everybody switch to ads. The quicker you switch to ads, the quicker you can get back to the boss and the quicker we can get this done. If in doubt, just follow the rest of the group that you're in. If you see that the rest of them have just disappeared, go and jump in the cage. Even if you've got 100 stack, just try to stay alive and don't worry about your damage. Just keep dodging as much as you can. Calcified Quills, which seems to be our bugbear at the moment, is always going to come from Atragan, and Atragan's always going to be here on the left hand side. We are predominantly always going to be on the left hand side, so if you can make it as far across this way, past Skull, if you can, that would be ideal. If not, this area should be free as well. So just try to keep it out, definitely out of melee range, and if possible, as far this way as you can. Alright dudes.
I'm assuming that even though I'm a group of 1 and 2, I don't go in.
No, the healers, it's basically the top healer goes in first and then swaps. If the healers need to swap over, seeing as how intensive it is, just call it out, and then between you and your groups you'll be doing the swap, and then just look out for that one additional ad that's going to be up.
The spell, what is that called?
Pangs of Anguish or something? I don't know, it just goes blue on my... when you get it... Pangs of Anguish. Pangs of...
No, it's the Echoing Anguish.
Echoing Anguish. You need to be... sort of... This is... Range are going to be stood around here, and Atragan's going to be on the other side. So if you can go anywhere from past sort of this textured area, behind the boss, sort of where these cages are, should be safe. If ranged are standing in your way, then it's their fault. So as long as you're outside of this circle, then you're free to drop it wherever you like. More emphasis on everyone else making sure that they're in the right place for your debuff rather than you in a specific place for yours, if that makes sense.
Side just in the notes and not specific to the actual groups. So group 1 and 2.
Well, it's when group 1 and 2 are in,
yeah,
time then starts the interrupt. When group 3 and 4 are in, I start the interrupt. So at the very beginning it would be me.
When group 1 and 2 are in, Kanyos is also in. That's
guys, 1 second. Don't worry about the interrupts, because while someone is inside, Belak is channeling the spell, and he will not cast anything while channeling. So don't worry about it. Okay. If you do get 100% corruption, and it's not your turn or your group's turn to go in, you can still go in with the other group, but wait for me to call for them to go inside. But also go in with your group as well. So it doesn't matter if you actually have to go in both times, as long as you just go in. But this boss is not a DPS race. The boss will melt while we are doing the ads. And yeah, that's it. Just focus on the ads when they spawn. And remember that when I say 3, 2, 1, go outside again, try and do it all at the same time. Because if you have one doing it before all the others, then the first ad spawning will get buffed by all the others spawning afterwards. So we need to try and get all the ads spawn as tightly as possible. Any questions? Well.
Loss was going to do one. He started.
1 second. About the interrupts, because while one group is inside, Belak is channeling. That's why there's no need to worry about interrupts between the groups.
Yeah, it's just to make sure that we don't all spam our interrupts and miss them.
Okay, let's have full timer and let's give it a go. And stay away from the school mark. Group 1 and 2 go in now.
And DPS switch.
Go out now.
Get your slows down now, dudes. Start working on these ads.
Beautiful. No stable back again. So only attack Atrigon while one group is inside. That's basically.
Reset, make sure you're away from the skull. Get into a good position now. Rinse and repeat.
Group 3 and 4 go in now. Go out now.
Thanks for calling out going in healers, thank you. I was the only one outside.
Discussing that.
Guys, don't be afraid to be vocal. We do have some uptime DPS now. Group 1 and 2 go in now. Go out now. Open the back again.
Dispel was X.
Group 3 and 4 go in now.
Going in as well.
Dispel and Sindel. Got it.
Go out now.
Can have a lot of ads here.
Go in now.
Oops.
Stay away from them when they pop. Finish them off.
Discussing now, please.
Good.
After the bomb thing finish, okay?
Still on cooldown for this.
I'm at 100. Almost.
Few people.
Group 1 and 2 go in now.
Yeah.
Do you have 2 battle resist though, guys? Don't forget it. Go out now.
Coming up.
I'm going out now. Sorry, I couldn't.
Nice one.
Oh, that was really nice work on those ads.
Go to battle resist though.
Discussing that.
No function. I need to go inside by the way.
Yep, do it.
I can battle resist.
Always send another one out.
If you have 100, just try and stay outside. We're just gonna push the wolf map. Ignore going inside again.
Flip out scores.
Lost, can you take him, please, mate?
Everyone on natural gun first.
Got an ad out, make sure we get him.
Yes, which was that?
Back. Just finish him up. Good job.
Not again, I'm unsure.
Easy.
Nice. Say no one for 5 is again to drop. Shouldn't be like 4.
Mass judging.
Come in.
My opponents rolled Warforged Gracious.
Okay.
Nice. And they have shit on the crit. Nice.
Good job, guys. This is a pretty easy boss when you just get the rotation for who's going in and out and stuff. Okay, we put
That's
best
it.
as well. Just put upgrade on it. You can just set a note as well if you haven't already. Just put a note for it and just type F and slot something.
It's 10 minutes left.
Well, we can either go in one shot Harjatan and give Dub another achievement, or we can call it now. I'll pop up a ready check, see what you want to do. Gonna need everyone to agree.
I
Yeah,
have
we
faith.
should be able to.
I'm already walking down there. I have faith.
We'll just start running out quickly.
That's exactly the type of team that we want. Good shout, dudes.
I'm really disappointed in the lack of holy relics from this boss.
That's like 5 bosses from Norway for me all the time.
Can I just say that I think I paid enough in my talk?
Wow.
But yes, thank you for the boost, guys.
It's not really a boost when you're mid-table.
I don't know.
Bruh.
That's what Medacus keeps telling me.
Yes.
You're taking a while tonight.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Tyrannical week?
Oh,
Reset.
you know.
Hello!
Thought it was my mass death grip pulling out. It's not, is it? Zek's fucking staff.
And you sound surprised, and I don't understand why.
Usually he doesn't bother AoE in, does he?
You should have seen it the first week we were in here, Evie, while you guys were on holiday. I mass death gripped this pack with the other pack, and it pulled Harjatan, and I was like, what?
Mass crippling versus you.
Does anyone get a repair bot?
Sorry?
Does anyone get a repair bot?
Always. I'm gonna pop chips. There you go.
Okay, guys, let's quickly get ready.
For those who haven't done it before, basically what we're going to be doing is standing on the right hand side of the markers and only be stacking on the markers when unchecked rage is coming in. Then we'll be spreading back out. We're going to be aiming for these eggs, and there's going to be a series of smashes on the second unchecked raise. We're all going to move and we all need to stand on that marker to share the next unchecked raise. And then we're going to be hitting the eggs. For melee, it's going to be a case of trying to hit the razor mauls and just tunneling the boss. So if Dubs wants to just sit and tunnel the boss, just make sure that you're out to the sides with Aqueous Burst. Just don't stand anywhere near the eggs when you're dropping the pool. And I think we should be good to go.
Yeah, we're always going to prioritize the blue egg, and then the red egg, and the green one last.
But those markers would be called, so it's just a case of following what's called.
The green eggs or the big ad pack, that's going to be for range to just focus down on. Melee, just stay on those melee ads, and those who come to the boss, as well as the big one if there's two big ones spawning at the same time.
So the ad's going to be coming in a moment, but we're standing still for unchecked rage.
Focus the casters first. Out to the pool.
Move out.
Out to the pool.
Everybody out and away from the eggs. Don't stand in the line between you and the eggs.
Move the skull marker. Keep hitting the boss until the boss hits the egg.
And switch. Here we are, start working at moon. Everybody else, get those razor maws down. Aqueous Burst out to the side.
Spread out, bait the pool.
And heal him through this first frigid discharge.
Spread away from the markers, get away from the markers. Guy standing next to green.
That's the end of frigid discharge, back on green.
Stack up that. Guys, it's really important that you stay away from the markers during the baiting of the pools here.
Stay stacked for unchecked rage. Spread back out, get rid of those ads.
Orange.
Moving over to orange. Nice calm skulls. Keep hitting the boss. Switch to egg. Big deeps on this egg, needs to go.
We're gonna have one other big ad.
Get that collar key down. Priority for everybody.
Yep. Go in, careful.
I'll be using my trunk towards the end of this one, dudes.
Bait the pools, bait the pools. Kill ya.
Tranking now.
Keep baiting the pool.
End of trank.
Die down. Stack at green. And still guys, try and move a bit further away from the markers please. As it's a bit tight now.
Still for unchecked rage, and out again.
Out to the dibber.
Moving to skull. Keep hitting the boss when we're here.
Around there. Sure.
Big ad phase, we got a ton here, let's clean it up.
Bait the pool. Keep baiting the pool.
Gonna need to pop a defensive here as well, guys.
Keep baiting the pools, there's gonna be 8 more pools spawn.
Don't go near green.
3, 1. Now back onto green, please. Good job, heals.
Kill the caster. Counter the dipper. Anti-orange mark. Careful for the pool.
Go on, make sure you keep Loz up. Still hitting the boss. And now switch to egg.
Quick on there.
The bastard leaped away.
Oh, that was close.
Get this AoE ads down.
Keep hitting.
Healing priority on healers and tanks, please.
Any personal and healing potions you have, guys?
Trank coming now.
Stay away from the markers. If you haven't muted, this is the time to use it. Press the time.
Loz up.
Snoop.
Tank up.
That's just
Stack on green. Tunnel the boss.
just beautiful.
Oh, and 1 minute passed.
Good job.
In one shot, sisters.
No.
I imagine Spank's fingers are currently burning. Like my.
Oh, I died there while I was pressing last stand. I think got lag. It didn't come off. It's so annoying.
Yep, still guys, good job tonight. We were unsure if we were gonna able to do 1 mythical tonight, and we just one-shot the 2 of them. That's beautiful.
I still got beaten by all the other healers. God
No,
damn it.
no, but what I meant 6, we one-shotted 2 of them. We didn't one-shot 4 of them.
We chain-shotted them, though.
Needless to say, from a rather boring heroic to a really well played mythic. Good job. I believe we're.
Decent upgrades here as well.
But I believe that is the last time we will be doing heroic. Agreed, Maro?
Yeah, heroic's gonna be up for grabs for plugging now, guys. I know that Mythic 1 is doing a lot of runs for heroic on the ults and stuff.
Yeah, they do an op run every Tuesday night.
Yeah,
Like,
Tuesday.
an hour and a half to clear it. So just sign yourself up for that. It's only an hour and a half.
There's also a Wednesday afternoon. But at this point in the tier, you can basically jump in a pug and LFR your way through it pretty much. But really good job, guys. I'm going to be putting up some more information about Desolate, the whole videos and stuff.
Don't leave yet if you are rolling for items, as I haven't finished that yet.
More pictures.
As I said, I was also going to put up some weak auras for Mistress, so start to prep your UI, and when you see them go up in the Discord channel, make sure that you've got them in your weak aura set up, and you know where they are.
Is it the ones who tell you which beam to soak?
Yeah, with the 4 beams, and the fact that if you're 1 or 2 off the optimum sort of thing, it...
Have that one.
Okay, can Caroline, Kai, and Jeff roll for the guns, please?
Who again?
Caroline, Kanoi, and Jeff.
By the way, guys, I got 78. You want it?
Damn, dude! Post it up on Discord. Let's all take a look. We'll be hitting those raise icon reactions to any logs like that. Make sure that everyone can see it.
Did you get him, sir?
17.
Yeah, thanks for running, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Nice run, everyone. Good night from me.
Good night, guys. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.
Heinz, do you have the gloves?
No.
Is Sonu still here?
Is it one of your best slots?
No. That's
Okay.
But I don't have the best in slot anyway, so.
Since it's gonna be search and downgrade, I low. I think I'm gonna give them to Gorai. Grab on that one. Gorai, and that's all the loot. Dalaran portal is coming.
Ooh, 930 with a second.
Nice.
No.
Hmm?
You have the crit socket, crit jump. Oh, you just like it.
I might have. Which one is it? You want the deadly deep Cameron? Yeah, I do. Can you send me a Cameron, please? After I give you this one. I only have two. I will cut range, right? Where are you?
Standing right in front of you. A deep Cameron.
Okay, Sindel.
Thanks, Sindel.
Yeah, just take them. Make them choose from them.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I got them from a bag somewhere, I don't know where, but yeah.
Alright, do you remember when you gave me those tier legs tonight in the hope I'd get another legendary? That went well, didn't it?
That again, sorry?
You know when you gave me those tier legs in the hope that I'd get a new legendary?
Ah.
Never gonna get a third
Jesus,
legendary.
at least you're hopeful.
Oh damn! I just noticed that I got the headpiece in my bag, and it's just proc to 945.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why you?
Why you little?
You little shit.
Did anyone notice that when you get the mythic headpieces, they do something different?
Yeah, they're a different color and stuff.
My headpiece opens up and then shows astral versions of all the different animals I can turn into.
Right.
Stop, Medica! Stop! Stop! We need a portal!
Druids always get the good shit.
Thank you.
Close one.
The other one disappeared. I was looking for it. Thank you.
I thought you were saying no in the chat to what Medacus was saying about the helm and stuff.
No,
Not at point.
I cannot use Druid helms.
Well, we can find a way.
Reacted with a turtle.
Yeah, I fucked up my rotation twice. I was planning on keeping Sargaras to the second. It was still first.
Well done, buddy. Well deserved.
I suppose I should learn how to play though. If you guys are gonna bring me into Mythic.
Almost one shot at first three, so.
Yeah, and that first one's my fault as well.
Yep.
In your
Kinda.
Have you met Nivo? He's our diplomat.
Isn't that the guy I gave 10k to?
Oh yeah, he's also a cunt.
Apparently, apparently you didn't give him enough.
I thought I was paying for your silence.
Costs a lot more than that. Jesus.
A bit of gear that you've probably now replaced.
It's okay.
Because I've come up with a method to a madness to why my healing isn't getting a pass. Wanna hear it? No, do you wanna hear it? Really good. No, right. It's because I'm so good at blood decay, and I'm just mitigating so much damage I don't need to heal it.
Well, that's clearly bollocks.
Fair enough.
What do you have to clearly follow?
It's got more chance of it being a bug, isn't it?
Plus, the blood decay is honestly just so difficult. You know they're cheese and shit, like not being healed by their healers.
Yeah, that's. Does anyone need 4 more of souls for the weekly?
I do, but not
real quick.
Yeah, no, not gonna do it now. Maybe.
Good night, boys.
Just too tired.
Yeah, but thanks for that, guys. Been a pleasure.
Yeah, we see you tomorrow.
I'm up for that.
Sweet.
Throw me an invite, Medacus, as long as they're real quick, I've got time to do.
Just go with 5 DPSers. It's the one tank and 4 DPS. It's the fastest way to do it. You don't really need healing. Go,
Have you not seen his logs?
Feral.
Wow. Everything you said then in that, it was just all wrong.
Blood decay, okay, Medacus? As well, I don't have the 2 legendaries I need. 2 healing legendaries I don't have. Yeah, there's a lot of legendaries I don't have, but so I just linked in that party chat.
Are those your biz? Damage to heal doesn't enough dexter. Yeah.
I'm going like pure survival. Well, not pure survival because then that comes into it if I'm going for survival. But if I'm going for a healing log, then yeah, it's the first 2. Sort of my best for defensive is wrists and waist. Y is going to join us.
So that's the time pressure we've got.
No pressure then.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Probably not.
He let me have a little fun.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off my vortex line because.
Cheers, dude.
See ya.
Okay.
I'm back.
Sweet. Need one more at stone. Oh, that's easy there, cool.
Summon.
You got it.
Yes.
Where the hell is that hunter?
It's outside. He was outside with me.
Oh, was it? Is he already in? That's sweet.
So everything to the boss.
Oh yeah.
And these guys don't anything. Let me handle it.
Let me handle it. Just don't attack. Just like, but it's just like, and then everyone else goes AFK, and I'll do everything.
Oh, God damn, you've already pulled so I can't get on my mount. Jesus.
Big boys now.
Keep up.
So mate, you need to chill.
Fucking Jesus, where are they all? We've gone feral balance affinity on the off chance that you need the occasional bit of healing.
You need healing in a Mythic 0. There's a bit of a problem there.
Took me 40 minutes to do this 4 times on my priest earlier because of the tanks.
Well, I'd be glad you've got a god like me.
Yes, thank you, Anasar. Go, go, God.
I'm a Death Knight, I'm not that godly.
If you have vampiric leech, you can just heal everybody.
What's my healing? Counts towards their own. Fortunate the way that works, really. Like this lady, she won't move.
Let's kill her in the face instead then. Don't go that way, you just pull. You're gonna pull. You're gonna
I'm a god. Right?
pull.
That's just incredibly lucky.
I bet that hunter, the pug hunter, is like, Jesus, I hit the fucking jackpot here.
Are you doing charity?
Basically, by the way, Anasar and Nivo are running through. Flaudrin's kicking out some serious deeps there.
Medacus is just like
I'm
looking
just,
up
yeah, just enjoying, following.
the scenery.
Beating Zex though. Right.
Saying you can sit down on a toilet and take a crap.
Oh shit, I didn't have my cooldown. Don't for the mythic.
Sorry, Susie can take over.
Pull everything as fast as I can for you, but...
There we go. Go, 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 go. You got this, remember, healer.
You practically kill things before I can pull it.
I've pulled his X.
You have a name for it now.
In 3 seconds they will all die if you hit them.
Hello.
I want to be an absolute cunt to this hunter. But can we bring another guildie after this one?
Yeah, 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 sure. I have no conscience, I quite happily kick.
You are mean.
I am indeed.
And I apparently got a good trinket out of my shaman's chest. Wow. Okay. Goodbye, stat stick.
Nice.
I'm so happy that you're like, yay. Real.
Jesus, where'd he go? Everybody out and then we'll summon. Who is it? There's free space there now. Oh, antiseptic.
True. We were happy or sad about that.
Oh, that's just cool. Accept. Accept. So he's already in a group. Eh? Oh, there we go.
You know, it's just saying we are ready for you. Sounds a bit weird, doesn't it?
Hey Annie,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm okay, thanks, darling. You?
Yeah, good, good, good.
Thanks for the invite.
No problems. Anasar is basically cleaving with one swing, so it's basically a case of jump on your mount and just follow the tank.
Just tried out some new gear. I've taken 2 of my tier pieces off and put some outrageously high bits in their places.
No aggro until the boss. Jesus Christ, NSR, 23 million.
No, you're just slacking, isn't he? Just do need a bit of a nerf gun, don't we?
NSR's always been like it though, that's the thing.
Doing what?
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 Not worthy, honestly.
I'm not saying it again either.
Your one chance.
Yeah, that really hurt me having to say it once. What are these little pools?
On the world boss, can I? Got to kill the world boss every time I'm coming in now.
Ah.
The door will be locked.
The door?
Okay, I'll leave the next part too. I'm saving my cooldowns from the chest.
For trash, Collier.
Yeah.
You'll have to rotate it through with Susie. You get that first pull on that boss, and Susie can nuke the boss. While you get that first bit there, I suppose.
You meant to do tactics in a Mythic 0.
I know, right? Fucking love this shit.
Sorry, what am I doing? I wasn't paying any attention.
Oh, it's just like Raid Night then, isn't it? Hooray!
Food even, nothing.
Give us Stampede and Roy, mate.
No. That's for ferals, and I refuse to be a kitty cat.
You're playing like the worst DPS spec.
But it's fun.
Cat form from the arc, the mage tower. That is literally the embodiment of fun. This.
Everything safe.
Everything, all the way. Boss and all.
Always thought they should do like a rules in PvP. You should do one for like Mythic Plus to make it so you fight like X amount of bosses at the same time. X amount of trash. Mythic Plus. Just do an arena with Helia, Heimdall, and you know, just a load of those.
Yes, that sounds like fun actually, dude. I do like the idea of that.
That would be like the new M Plus.
Like a gladiators like thing going on, you know, where they bring out the different beasts or whatever that they have to deal with.
Yes, exactly like that. That would be awesome.
You mean kind of that Crusader?
Yes, yeah, basically. You can revamp it and just use it again. Although that doesn't sound like something Blizzard would do.
Old stuff. Instead of just like a really old boss coming out, like a Trophy Crusader, just bring like Helia out one door, and then another boss out another door. Have another door and you got to fight them all at the same time.
Wow, I started casting Full Moon, and it failed to cast because it was dead before I got it off. The life of a druid. Keep left.
Need more haste.
Good God, everything's just getting stopped.
What level's your priest down
Item level. I think it's passed over into the 930 realm today.
Really?
I had to keep it seriously low, didn't I, due to the haste breakpoint still been struggling. Because my tier basically doesn't give me any haste whatsoever. Literally just confined now until I get Cephas. That frees me up for a whole bag's worth of gear. Item level will probably jump up until like 936 or 7, I think.
The most upgrades today that I've had in a long while. That relic in the chest from Harjatan.
Yeah, for me, I got 638.
Everybody out?
Oh shit, I got in again. Time on me.
Yeah, me too.
Hmm.
Am I staying for this one as well?
Please.
Thank you. That'd be lovely. Oh, summon.
Is that everybody out? Wait for that loading screen to finish. Reset. At 945, Helm was quite tasty for Med.
Yeah.
This is just a little question, but didn't we used to have to do 5 mythic dungeons, or has it always been 4?
It's always been 4.
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
is it 5 time warp maybe?
Yeah, 5 time out.
That's Amazon.
I gotta come in again because it's empty for me.
Ah. Sorry, I may be over by the time. Oh, I'll just stand by the horn. Screw this.
Nothing in there for me. It's cleared.
You'd have to run to the end and he'd run back out and run back in again.
Unless we just all run out now, it'll probably be quicker for us. And I'll reset. Just go back out to the start ante.
I think it might be alright because I can see you all running out. I couldn't see anything before.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
And I can see a dead body on the floor.
It was doing some weird stuff earlier with phasing as well, actually. Great, I had one job with the horn and I messed it up there.
It's okay now, thanks.
Coolio. Oh, I got a full moon off. Well chuffed.
I told you before about mooning and done.
Right. But I like it. Mind your back. Incoming! Oh, perfect timing. Tasty little grip just as my Lunar Strike came in. It's nice to do damage.
Get a feeling of deja vu.
It's freaking Groundhog Day.
I've never been here before.
See, I'm learning everyone always goes for the middle one. Leaves that one on the right up. Got a chance to hit it.
So go for the middle one as the tank one.
Move right, move right, move right.
I can't take any damage. With the worst you've ever seen it, I mean.
Right. That sounds like a really good tank, Ledger there. That's got to add up to some numbers though, isn't it?
That ring.
Hmm.
It's just 4%.
Yeah. No messing around, no talent change, no worries.
Theory crafting, no worrying about if it's going to proc or not, or nothing like that. It's just, it's going to happen. Great, I do like that one. Oh, well done, the hole.
Right. Best tank of you.
How many have you guys done?
I need to do one more.
Yeah, one more. Go back in, yeah.
Wait. Reset, good to go. Yeah, there's more people outside more than there is Tomb of Sargaras tonight.
Yeah.
God damn it, just leave him for a second.
I went up to over 30 mil. That's our 30 million DPS and the boss is still alive. What are you playing at?
It's alright boys, I got the horn covered.
I hit the ads first. I didn't even aim for the part.
God, bottom was 1.28, that's just wrong.
The world is broken.
Oh, it is broken.
I'm gonna cast a full moon. I'm gonna... No, I didn't. No. Lost.
You can't blame him for mistakes. Annoying. Do you think Blizzard did that deliberately by putting this World Best boss in here?
Oh, blatantly. You know that's the sort of shit thing that they do.
our 13 million subscribers going to be doing more assaults today. It's almost like a wobble in there. But they can't skip. It's like, oh, cheers this. People are reckoning more assaults right now.
What?
Hit by the side.
I didn't get hit by the scythe. You cheeky bastard.
Hey, you did.
Damage taken. Cosmic scythe. Oh, okay.
Wait. That one then.
Damn you, Scarter, ruining all raid leaders' lives.
I'm feeling we're gonna get bit.
Nah, we're alright. Let's just kill them all. Instantly. There we go.
As if we should be paying him for this. Big hit, it's not going to be an upgrade to any of us.
Oh yeah, cool.
I need more gold, so if you...
More of gold. That was terrible. I need to apologise for that. Sorry, dudes.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Wasn't my finest. That wasn't my finest hour. I gotta admit. Bright side, it's not my worst. I called dibs on the right hand side one. Oh, I was about to say, you're gonna try.
Anna, you wouldn't be helping me.
Sorry, didn't pay attention.
All I should do in this fight is just have a little dance until the destructor comes up.
Can you imagine how much DPS I'd do if I brung my priest here? 10k from Shadow Word of Pain, single tick before it's gone. And don't say that's what you do in raid. I can almost feel that comment come in.
No, you've been doing some nice stuff.
Unfortunately, Anasar, I'm still streaming, so I now have that on record. For bits of shits and gigs, I might just take one of these runs and put it down and just say it was a plus 20 and see what people say.
Well, cheers guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks everyone. I want to go do one more.
Yay!
Yay, that's helpful. Really, really nice.
You walk in expecting it and then be like, oh. Coolio, catch you dudes later.
See you guys later.
See you later. I've just done one of those missions, but one of the missions, once for doing them, and I did LFR, and I got an 930 shoulder pads.
Ooh, tasty. Was it a good upgrade stat-wise and stuff?
Yeah, 22%.
Nice.
But I had to move out my tier stuff, which is only a 900. So I've moved out a couple of 900s and put 930s in their places. Because I must be able to make up for the lack of intel and stuff.
Yeah.
Relic
Just trying it out. Huh?
shadow relic on my old spec.
I don't think my damage is as high as it usually is though, so I'm going to put it back in a minute, the way it was.
I was about to say, usually the set bonus is quite a chunky percent increase.
Yeah, I think this is lower usually.
Yeah, that's true.
It's worth trying.
No, that's a good chart as well. Everything dies too quick in there, so I wouldn't use this as a point of reference. Yeah.
It's worth a try just to try these things out though, isn't it?
Yeah, I would definitely give it another go on a normal dungeon. Not something that's just walked over like that.
Yeah. But poor, she got more haste though. That's why. She's a bit poor, she's not as strong as she was. Thank you for the groups. Is anybody staying?
No. I think everyone's burnt a little bit. I've pushed them tonight.
Yeah, kinda.
Good. Push them, that's what I say.
Full heroic and 3 mythic in a night.
Wow.
I whip. I take a run up with the whip.
Wet hand.
a bit sad that Duke killed us on that first boss. If not, would have one-shot all 3 of those mythic fights. That would have been
No. Dupe.
you it's you duped.
Dub.
Thanks guys, anyway that was really helpful, thanks a lot.
No dramas. Always nice to run a few dungeons with you, Andy Subject.
Thank you, darling. Nice to run them with you as well, even if it's from behind.
So I like it. I should have ended the stream like 5 minutes ago.
How far are you away from being partnered now?
Tonight wasn't so great. I think we had 6 viewers up until the sort of the latter half of heroic, and then I think people went, "Oh, got an hour left. I don't think he's going to do mythic," and then it dropped to like 3 people going, "Hey, smashing mythic! Well done, boys."
Yeah, that's not fun.
But I think now that we're dropping heroic run, no one wants to see that. We can start doing the later bosses, and people just love watching, like, from Mistress onwards. My viewer count goes mad, but I've got to keep it up for a month of around 3 or more average views, and they'll offer it to me, which is nice.
I'll be your first subscriber.
Please.
Please. Okay, gold a month.
Yeah.
So, about the subscription, do they give you the exact amount that people subscribe with?
Nah, it's the same with like donations. With Mr. Brad's being my Hall of Fame subscriber, my donator. You get like for instance, if it's a £5 donation, you'll get £4.80 of it. So it's not a huge cut, not even slightly.
Aren't when you get a sub, isn't that a lot less though? You get a lot less, don't you?
It's kind of different. They take more of a cut if you get a Twitch Prime sub. They take a bigger cut.
I know that technically with a Twitch Prime sub, it's new subbed it, it's technically not paid for it.
I know, which is why I think Twitch take a bigger chunk back. Because their Twitch are then technically paying you to receive subs.
Yeah.
Nothing then, aren't they? They get nothing in
Well,
return.
yeah, they're losing like the £4 or whatever for that month.
Makes sense, I guess. How it works on it, but even if it's a 50-50 split and you get £2.50 per sub, then when you like watch some of these streams, like you must have watched Soda Poppin' streams.
Yeah.
Just sub donation, just like the 8 hours it'll be on. It's just constant and it don't stop. Sub donation.
Yeah, it's absolutely mental.
Yeah, some of them get up to $5,000 or $10,000 on donation.
It's accidentally leaked or he accidentally shooed his donation
Hmm.
And it was like 260,000 US dollars just in donations. And you're sitting there and you're thinking, what the fuck? And that's without his subs. You know, it's without
Yeah.
those. Oh, it's just ridiculous. You can see why he, he's got a nice house and things like that.
I don't like him though. I really don't like him.
Me too.
No, I never used to like him when he was like, when he first started streaming. It's just, do you know what I mean? It's just a bit, he's a bit of a dick, really.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem to be so bad anymore.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, there is only a few that I like. Him like those
Yeah, sleep.
Seagull in playing Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Cool is not bad. Stuff.
Medacus blog.
Medacus blog.
Yeah, I like Nagura's, who's in future rather than Sleuts.
I really like Sloop. Way better than Medacus for me.
Hmm.
Have you seen Future's kill of Mythic KJ from Nagura's perspective?
No.
No, I haven't.
All halfway through mid. She's on the phone halfway through Mythic fucking kill Jaden progress. just sitting there just on the phone playing with one hand. It's like, okay. Obviously at the time she didn't know it was going to be their kill vid, but then she has to post that, and it's like, it's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Midway through as well, she was like the only one that died.
Oh, I suppose after you've been on it for like, what was it, like 1,000 wipes or something ridiculous, you've gotta start slacking off at some point, haven't you?
Muscle memory after a certain point in a minute, it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you can do your eyes shut and stuff. But I was really glad actually with the Mistress kill that my Twitch audio went all fucked up. Wouldn't pick up Discord. That's why it's all mumbly in the background. Hopefully tonight's better. I'll go and check in a minute. Better sign off then, and I thank you very much for the follows tonight on Twitch/Medacus blog. And thank you for all the subscriptions on YouTube. Partnership coming soon. And you real life dudes, I'll catch you in a bit.
Catch you in a bit.
Bye.